Louisiana Beer Reviews, Baltika number 6. This is their porter. It's brewed in St. Petersburg, Russia by Baltika Brewery. This was introduced in 1994. It's got the born on date, guys. It's within date. And it's certified kosher, according to this. Back here. And it's a 15.89 ounce bottle, so it's a little short of a pint. I bought this at Dorgnac's, $2.99. This is their Baltic Porter. It is a lager, not an ale like most porters, but Baltic Porters are lagers. And we did a duo review. My friend David was saying, but he read it too fast. I knew that wasn't right. So I went back and looked at the website. I said, they didn't combine the wheat, Baltica wheat, with the porter to make a beer. I said they combined the wheat with the porter into a new series called the Brewmaster series, like a specialty series, and they added a third one later. And he was saying, well, that's what happens when you're reading. I said, no, that's what happens when you're reading too fast. You know, we're all guilty of that. So, not reading carefully, but anyway, 27 years at the time of this recording. This brand's been around. We've been getting it in Louisiana for over 10 years. Our problem, oh, nice smoke. Our problem is we have trouble getting fresh samples. They're very often out of date. And they're not good out of date, but we were so glad to see in-date samples lately, so I'm going to try to go through all of them again and review them. Then, cream-colored head. The appearance is very dark brown. Even you get some ruby red as the sun's hitting it there. The angle of the sun is a little off here, unfortunately. The aroma's faint, but there's some dark roasted malt, I guess you'd say. Dark malt. Maybe a little plum. Let's go with the taste. Cheers on this. Sort of dry. It's going to be a warm day though, high 80s, sunny morning. You get licorice notes, black licorice, prune, the dark raisins, a little fig, maybe dates. The mouthfeel is just like water, and the body is watery. The finish is mostly dry. Bitterness, low. You would think by tasting this the IBUs must be at the most 15, but it couldn't be higher. I don't know the number by memory, if they even give the number, can't remember. But low bitterness, so if you don't like bitter beers, this will be fine. Sweetness level, so let's say 1 out of 5 hop cones on the Cyclops scale. Sweetness, say 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. It's got like I say, a raisiny sweetness to it. Is it similar to American porters like Sierra Nevada Porter, which I never see anymore? It's a good deal different than those, I think. Those have more of the bread crust. This doesn't really have that so much. I guess there is that, but it's got more of the things I just described. How would I rate it? Definitely a 94 out of 100, 9.4 out of 10. It's a most excellent porter from the Russian Federation. And you can't go wrong with it. $2.99 for this bottle for a specialty beer. Now in Russia, people tell me this is just regular old beer. There's nothing special about Baltika. We don't put any emphasis on Baltika. And the number 9, the 8%, that malt liquor one, high gravity lager. That's only bums drink that and so forth. I say, well, they must have a good taste in their lifestyle, because at least with beer, because I think that Baltika 9 is mighty fine, but you got to get it in date. we drank one that was out of date, and you could see it was breaking down. So anyway, Les Bon Ton Relais, a most excellent beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to St. Petersburg, Russia, and tour the Baltika Brewery.